Shalom Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. It's the Saturday Sabbath service. It's like real quick. You mind doing a mic check? Uh, check, check. Lock it. All right, with that, I majim, which means to stand.
La Yasralu.
La Yasralu. Star Wapan Yahak Badon, which means turn to face the east. With the Lord's prayer in Hebrew.
Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Sabashamayim.
Sabashamayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakuka.
Malakaka.
Taba'a.
Taba'a.
Ratazayaka.
Ratazaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Asha.
Aisha.
Ba'arataza.
Barataza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Nathanawa.
The Thunderlord.
Lakum.
Lakum.
Call.
Yawam.
Yawam. Wasalaknawa.
Wasalaknawa.
Kabawatinawa.
Watnawa.
Hasalaknawa.
Wasalaknawa.
Kabawatinawa.
Watinawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Bayahayinawa. Tabi'ayinawa.
Tabi'ayinawa.
Banasanawa.
Banasanawa.
Ball.
Ball.
Hayashayinawa.
Abashayinawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Ra.
Ra.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Hamalakwa.
Amalakwa.
Wa'ala.
Wa'ala.
Wa'atapara.
Wa'ataparat.
La'awalamyu.
I will love you.
Aman.
Aman in the English. Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
start in heaven.
hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom
Thy
come.
will be done
Thy will be done.
in earth
On earth.
as it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily
our
bread.
daily bread.
Forgive us our debt.
Forgive us our debt.
We forgive our debtors.
We forgive our debtors.
Lead us not
Lead us not
to temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the
and
kingdom,
the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. We're gonna get the Hakah prayer in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Bashim Yahweh Shah.
Hashem Yahushua,
Baba Kushah.
Baal Kashah,
Nathanawa.
Nathanawa,
Hakah.
Hakak,
Hakah.
Hakak,
La Rafa'ah.
Rapa'ah,
Kal Makala.
Kal Makala,
Wakal Madawan.
Kal Madawa,
Hakah.
Hakak,
Latahor.
Latahor,
Hamatazarium.
Hamatazarium,
Hakah.
Hakak,
La Hakoyom.
Lahagoyim,
Hamatium.
Hamatim,
Hakah.
Hakak,
Arakawat.
Alrakwat,
Hata Mala'al.
Hatamala'ah,
Lagarshim.
Lagarshun,
Bashim Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua,
The water
the
Aman.
water Aman in the English. Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name
In
Yahushua.
the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal all manner of sickness,
Power to heal all manner of
and all
sickness,
manner of disease.
and all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
Power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean
Power
spirits.
against unclean
To
spirit.
cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of
In
Yahushua.
the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. We're going to get blessed Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Barakan Tawah.
Barak Lanawa.
Why Yasharallah.
Wayasharala.
Wahal Bayat
Wahabayah.
Tapari.
Zaporium.
Barak.
Barak.
Baha Hashem.
Bashem.
Yahushua.
Yahushua. It's like Yahweh the water. It's like Yahushua the water.
Aman.
Aman. The English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us. In Israel. In the school.
In school.
In the name of Yahushua. Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalm Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Ashah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
All.
Ahaharium.
Ahaharium. Ma'ayan.
Mayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azarium.
Izarium.
Azarium.
Izarium.
Ma'an.
Ma'im.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Asha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa Arataza.
Wa Ratata.
Al Yatan.
Al Yatan.
Malawat.
La Mawat.
Gagalka.
Regalka.
Al Slaki. Al Yanawam.
Al Yanawam.
Yashamarka.
Shamarka.
Hayan.
Hana.
Slaki. Hana. La'a.
La'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Yawasamor.
Shawamar.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al Yad.
Al Yad.
Yadyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yamawam.
Yawamam.
Hamash.
Hashamash.
It's like Hashamash. La'a Yakaka.
La'a Yakaka.
Wa Yarak.
Wa Yarak.
Bala Yala.
Bala Yala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makara.
Kara.
Yashamor.
Yashamar.
Atnapashta.
Atnapashta.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamor.
Yashamar.
Tazaaika.
Taza'aka.
Wa'aika.
Wabu'aka.
Ma'aika.
Ma'ita.
Wa'ad Abalam.
Wa'ad Abalam. In English. I will lift up mine eyes to the hill.
I will lift up my eyes to the hill.
From whence cometh my
From
help?
which cometh my help?
My help coming from
My
Yahweh.
help coming from my house.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth me will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth
shall
Israel
neither slumber nor sleep.
shall not slumber nor sleep.
The Lord, Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in.
from this time
From
forth,
this time forth,
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al.
Oh,
Tamaya.
Tamiyah.
Laka.
Laka.
Al-Takarat.
Al-Takarak.
Wa'al.
Wa'al.
Dashakwat.
Dashakwat.
Al.
Oh,
Kaya.
Kaya.
Hana.
Hana.
Abiyabika.
Awiyabdika.
Yahamayawam.
Yahamayawan.
Wama Sinayik.
Wamashanayika.
Sha'awa.
Sha'awa.
Ra'ar.
Ra'ash.
Al-Anfa.
A'amaka.
Ya'arayim.
Ya'arayamwa.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Ya'at.
Wayata Ya'aitazawa.
Pazapanyu.
Altazapawanyika.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakayadam.
Wanakakidam.
Magawa.
Magalia.
Wala'a.
Wala'ah.
Yazar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasharala.
Shum Yasharala.
Awai.
Awad.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'a Tazawa.
Nawa'aitazawa.
La.
Lab.
Yakagwa.
Yakadwa.
Algitu.
Alyuka.
Boryat.
Baryat.
Yakaratwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahayu.
Ahalya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wa Yashama Aliyawam.
Wayashma Aliyam.
Mawa'agwa.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagorium.
Wa'agorium.
Gabal.
Babal.
Wa'amawam.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalak.
Wa'amalak.
Palashat.
Palashat.
Amshadya.
Kamyashabya.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Damaswar.
Gamashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Amam.
Amam.
Hayawa.
Ayawa.
Zarawa. Like Zawawa.
Zarawa.
Labanya.
Labanya.
What?
Lawat.
La.
Dala.
Asha.
Aisha.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamadadni.
Kamadyan.
That's Sahari.
Kasiyasara.
Yabu. Yabyan.
Yabyan.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Yasawam.
Wayashwa.
The son of the war.
Yashamadwa.
Bayan Da'ara,
Bayan Dara,
Ayawa,
Ayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Adama,
Ladama,
Yatamur,
Jatamwa,
Nadayamur,
Nadiyamawa,
Slayer, Ka'arab,
Kairab,
Wa Kazabat,
Wakazaba,
Wa Kazabat,
Wakazabat,
Wa Kazat, how you say it again? Wa Kazat, Kalimu,
Wakazalmanan,
Wa Kataza Amnuwa,
Wakazalmanan,
Call,
Call,
Nasayak Kandawa,
Nasayakumwa,
Ashor,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Nayara, Nayara, Naya, like it, Nara Shah,
Nayar Shah,
Narawa,
Lanawa,
Ata,
At,
At, now what?
Nawat,
Alahaya,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
say Thumbwood,
Jayathumwa,
the Goggle,
the
the
Gogala,
Quad,
the Quach,
the Panya,
the Panya,
Raka,
Raka,
Ka'ad,
the Ash,
Daba Iron,
the Ira,
Ira,
the Ira,
Kaya Lahaba,
Wakala Haba,
Dalahat,
Dalahat,
Agorian,
Haryam,
like Khan,
Gan,
Daradamwa,
Daradapma,
Basa Erica,
Basa Arika,
what's the Panya? Why Basa, why the Popquits, like
Wabasawa Popka,
the bar your home,
Dabla Hum,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panya home,
Panya Hum,
Palawan,
Palawan,
Waya Baswa,
Wayabaquashwa,
Jamka,
Jamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
the Baswa,
Yabashwa,
Waya Bahawa,
Wayabahawa,
Ajai,
Ajai,
Waya Kapawa,
Wayakaparwa,
Waya Idawa,
Wayabadwa,
Waya Babu, Waya the Iowa,
Wayadaiwa,
Kaya,
Aya,
Ata,
Tha,
Jamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
the Baka,
the Badka,
I,
Oh,
Yawam,
Yawan,
all,
Oh,
Call,
Call,
Rataza,
Ratazar. In the English, Laki. Keep not thy silence,
keep not thy
O
silence,
power,
O power,
hold not thy peace,
hold not thy
and
peace,
be not still,
be not still,
O power,
O power,
for lo,
below,
thine enemies,
the enemy,
make a tumult,
make a talk,
and they that hate thee,
they hate thee,
have lifted up the
they
head,
lifted up the head,
they have taken crafty
they
counsel
have taken crafty
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
and consulted against thy hidden ones,
They have said,
they have said,
come,
come,
let us cut them off,
let us cut them
for
off,
being a nation,
being a nation,
that the name of Israel
the name of
may
Israel,
be no more,
maybe no
and
more,
remember it.
and remember,
But they have consulted
but they have consulted
together
together,
with one consent.
for 1%,
They are confederate
they
against
are
thee,
better against thee,
the tabernacles of Edom,
tabernacle of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
Moab,
the
the
Hagarine,
Hagarine,
the Baal,
the Baal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
Amalek,
Philistines,
Philistine,
and the inhabitants of
the
Tyre.
inhabitants of Tyre.
Assure also is joined with
Lord is
them.
also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of
They are
Lot.
hoping the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them,
do unto them,
and unto the
do
Midianites,
unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sarah,
as to Jabin,
as to David,
as the brook of Kison,
Kasson,
which perished at Endor.
Paris and Endor.
They became as dung for the
They
earth.
come as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Orel,
and like Zeel.
and like Zeel.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all that princes,
as Abab,
as the Ba,
and as Amunah,
as the moon,
who said,
it said,
let us take to
let
ourselves
us take
the
ourselves
house of the power
the house of the power,
in possession.
to possess
O my power,
all my power,
make them like the
make
wheel,
them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as
as the fire burneth the wood,
wood,
as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
flames fire.
So persecute them
The person
with thy tempest,
without tempest,
and make them afraid with thy store. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that they may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
Let's see. Rakatha Yahweh Yahweh Shah,
Rakatha Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah,
Wa Maka'ala,
wa Miyaka Allah,
Wa Alawati,
wa Lahayim,
Wa Alahayu, my Ba'ai,
Matazak Ya'a,
Alawat Yahana,
Alawap Yahana,
Alalawati,
Alawapim,
Hasaranyam,
Hasaranyum,
Patazayanyam,
Hakwatazayanyum,
Kaya Yayam,
Hachayayoyum,
Waha Akwati,
Wahakwapim,
Yahaba Shim Yabasha,
Yahweh Shem Yahushua,
the water
the
Aman.
waterman in the English. Bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh,
and Yahushua,
and Yahweh,
and Michael,
Michael,
and the angels,
and the angels,
Commander General Yohana, the generals,
General,
the captains,
Captain,
the officers,
the officer,
the troopers,
Trooper,
and the sisters.
and sister,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahushua,
and the
thank you.
Thank
So be it. The curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Bless Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth, and all things
and
living.
all the living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahushua,
outside,
listen to us now,
now,
right now.
right now,
It's an evil, and curses,
curse,
and punishment,
and punishment,
and destruction
destruction
to the
to
heathen
the heathen,
that speak against us,
the
thy prophet,
prophet,
the teachers, the princes,
prince,
the priests,
priest,
the Israelite brothers,
brother,
and the school, to the evil, and curses,
and curse,
and punishment,
and punishment,
and
and
destruction
destruction
to the
to
heathen,
the heathen,
and shake loose
to set loose,
the treasures of the
the
rich
church of the rich
of Israel
of
that
Israel,
refuse to give to the
they
school,
refuse to get to the school,
force their riches
to set rich,
to enter to thy sanctuary, send evil, and curses,
and curse,
and punishment, and
and
destruction
destruction
to the Edomite,
to the Edomite,
and the nation, and the drug
and
dealer,
the drug dealer,
the court system,
horses,
prison system,
princes,
Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies,
all of them,
Amalek Synagogue and Army, Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Church,
the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, Skinhead, Posse Comitatus, gay movement,
gay move,
lesbian movement,
lesbian
spies,
five,
workers of witchcraft,
witchcraft,
NASA space program,
space program,
Army,
Army,
Navy,
Navy,
Air Force,
Force,
Marine,
Marines,
Space Force,
Force,
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
open up the internet
open up the internet,
and the airwaves,
Wait,
the cable access channel, and the radio
and the
channel.
radio channel,
Convict the spirit
Spirit,
of any of thy people
of any of our
that seek to stop us
stop us,
and bring swift
and
destruction
bring trust
to all the heathen
to all the heathen,
that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Let loose all the plagues. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro free earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushua, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathen that come up against us as we speak that word. Cause it to be known by all that is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, through the whole world. Cause it to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahushua, thank you always. So be it. Sorry. Yeshavian, which means sit. The Shalom Israel. Said before, we the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. This is ISBK Kaleem's Sabbath service, where we go through the scriptures in the Lashon Kodash, which is our holy tongue. You know what I mean? Our authentic language before our oppressor beat their language into us. I mean, we read the scriptures in the Lashon Kodash, and then we break it down into English. Something that your Christian pastor is ill-equipped to do because they don't give a damn about teaching Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans their culture. You know what I mean? Because they're more concerned about keeping their seat with their oppressor rather than raising our people out of the dust and out of this condition so we can get out of hell as a nation. I mean, last week we left off on, I believe, Genesis chapter 36 and verse 38. We're going to pick up Genesis chapter 36 and verse 39. Make sure you get your Lathia. Make sure if you don't have it already, make sure you get Bible Hub downloaded. Open up your Bible Hub. Go to the interlinear portion and go to the scripture. You know what I mean, that I just mentioned. Genesis 36 and verse 39. And there you'll be able to follow along in the Hebrew. You'll be able to follow along in the Hebrew, read along. If you're not familiar with the Hebrew, tune into Lashwan Kodash class, which will be every Friday uh, from 7 to 9, depending on where your time zone is. All right. But if you're familiar with the Hebrew, as you should, especially if you're a priest and officer or aspiring priest and officer, I mean, you should be pretty familiar with it. Go ahead, just follow along as we read. Good. All right. There's the book of Genesis, chapter 36 and 39 in the Hebrew. Wayama, Baal, Hanan, Laki, Hanan, Bun, I War, Waya, Malak, Ta, Ha, Ta, Ha, Yawa. Come on, grab one. Adar, was Shum, Ayarwa, Pa, Pa, Iwa, was Shum, Shapwa, Maha, Yatabala, Ba, Mata, Matarad, Ba, Maya, Zahab, Wala, Shamwa, Alawa, Alawapia, Ashawa, Lama, Shapaktam, Lama Shapaktam, Lama, Wama, Fumtam, Basham, Bashamtum, Alawap, Tama, Tamanan, Alawap, Alo, Aliyaha, Aliyah, it's like it, Alawa, Alawap, Yatha, 41, Alawap, Ahaya, Bama, Alawap, Allah, Alawap, Haya, Nun, 42, Alawap, Wanaz, Alawap, Tayamun, Alawap, Ma, Tazor, 43, Alawap, Magad Ya'ala, Alawap, Ayarum, Allah, Alawapia, Adawum, Lama, Lama Shabtum, Ba Arataza, Akazum, Hawa'a, Aishawa, Abaya, Adawum. Book of Genesis, chapter 37, verse 1. Wayashub Yaipa Ba Rataza, Magawarya, Abayawa, Ba Rataza, Kanaim, verse 2. Allah, Talad, Wa, Yaipa, Ya, Yawasap, Bun, Shabai, Aishara, Shana, Haya, Ra'ai, Ah, Akiwa, Batazaan, Wa Hawa'a, Na'ar, Ah, Banya, Bala, Balaha, Wa'ath, Banya, Zalapa, Nashya, huh? Abiyawa, Waya, Ba'a, Yawasap, Ah, the, the, the Bathum, Ra'a, Al, Abayahum. Verse 3, Wayashara, Wayasharala, Ahab, Ah, Yawasap, Makal, Ban Yawa, Taya, Ban, Zaquanium, Hawa'a, Lawa, Wa'aisha, Lawa, Tatha, Tathanath, Paso, Pasayum, 4, Waya Ra'awa, Waya Ra'awa, Akyawa, Kaya, Athawa, Ahab, Abayahum, Makal, Akyawa, Waya Shanawa, like it, Akwa, Wala'a, Ya, Yakawa, Debarwa, La Shalom, verse 5, Waya Halom, Yawasap, Halawum, Waya God, La Akyawa, Waya Wayawatapwa, I Wad, Shana, Akwa, so like Akwa, verse 6, Wayamor, Ala, Ala Yahum, Al Yahum, Shemawa, Na'a, Aka, Lawam, Hazar, Ashar, Kala, Kalamthea, verse 7, Wahana, Anaknawa, Ma, Ma'alumium, Alumium, Batha, Bathawat, Ha, Jada, Wa, Hana, Homa, Alamthea, Wagum, Na, Natazab, Natazaba, Wahana, thus, Tasabayanawa, Ala, Alamathikum, Watha, 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 Shatak, Watha, Shatak, How you La like it, La Alamathia, like it, La Alamthea, verse 8, Waya Amari, Waya Amarwa, Lawa, Akiwa, Hama, Hamalat, Hamalat, Al Yanawa, um, Masha, Mashawal, Tama, Tamashaw, Banwa, Waya, Waya Wasapwa, I, I Wad, Shana, Shanaha, like it, Shana, Shanaha, Ak, like it, Akawa, Al, Salam, Yawa, Salamat Yawa, Wa, Al, Debar Yawa, verse 9, Verse 9. Waya alum iwad lawum ar waya sapor atwa la waya amor hana halam halampaya lawum iwad wa wahana hashamash wa ha yarat wa or Aishara Kawa Kabyum Masha Masha Bakal Yom what's like Yom Masha Bakal Yom the ya verse 10 where Yasapar al Banyawa wa al Akyawa where ya the ire Bawa Abayawa where ya Mar Lawa Ma Lawom Allah Ashar Hala Halamath Maba Mabawa'a Nabawa'a Anya wa Amaka wa Ahyaka Laha Da Bak wa Laka Rataza verse 11 Waya Konawa Bawa Akyawa wa Abayawa Shamor Ak Dabar verse 12 Waya Lakawa Akyawa La Ra'ai wa Tazaan Aba Yahum Ba Shakam, Salaki. 13. Wa Yamor Yasharala Al Yawasap Ala Wa'a Ak Yaka Ra'ayim Ba Shakum Laka Wa Adalaka Al Yahum Wa Ya Amar Wa Ananya T Wa Yamor Lawa Laka Na'a Ra'a Ah Shalom Ak Yaka Wa'at Shalom to the un wa ha Shabanya Debar wa ya Shalakawa Ma'ai Mak Babarwan wa ya Ba'a Shekama 15 wa ya Matala'a for Ayash wa Hana Sa'ai Bashada wa ya Sha'al like wa ya Allah wa Ayash La Amar Ma Tabakwash. You go ahead, get into English.
to the English where we left off. The book of Genesis, chapter 36, verse 39. Okay. Book of Genesis, chapter 36, verse 39. And Baal Hanah, the son of Akbar, or Akbar died, and Hadar resigned in his stead. He reigned in his stead. And the name of his city was Paul. And his wife's name was Mahetbel, the daughter of Matri, the daughter of Mezahab, verse 40. And these are the names of the dukes that came of Esau, according to their families, after their places, by their names: Duke Timnah, Duke Avah, Duke Japhet, Jethet, verse 41. Duke Al Abama'ah, Duke Allah, Duke Pinon, verse 42. Duke Kenaz, like it. Duke T-Man, Duke Magzar, verse 43. Duke Magdel, Duke Aram. These are the dukes of Edom, according to their habitations in the land of their possession. He is Esau, the father of the Edomites.
So what we just read, like we went over last week, what we just read is the lineages of these people. I think last week we started with the lineage of Jacob and his 12 sons that he had, and then it went on to Esau's lineage. You know what I mean? After they just buried their father. I mean, and what the Christian church doesn't understand, what we don't understand as a people, is that these lineages that we see in this Bible are very important. You know what I mean? But your Christian pastor, you know what I mean, because they don't understand the Bible, they do away. They do away or pretend like these lineages don't mean anything, and that's why we don't understand who our enemy is and who our brothers is. That's why we see in the Bible or in the New Testament where it says to love your brother, love your neighbor. We think that means everybody. When it says love your enemies, we think that means everybody. When the Most High separated us from the beginning, and that's why these lineages are so important. That's why they go through all these lengths to describe who is who and who came from who, and you know what I mean, who did what. That's why it's in here. Otherwise, if it wasn't important, like your Christian pastor likes to insist, it wouldn't be here in the first place. You know what I mean? But these are very important. And if you can understand who these people are and who these lineages are, then you can understand your condition better as a Black, Hispanic, and Native American, man. Because it's not by accident that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are on the bottom of society, and then your oppressor just so happens to run every lucrative district or every lucrative industry in the world. It's no accident that you're on the bottom and that your oppressor rules every major country in the world. You know what I mean? Russia, America, you know what I mean? All the superpowers, you know what I mean? They got all this representation in the United Nations. There's no wonder that they are able to rob and pillage the entire earth. You know what I mean? And we on the bottom because the Most High divided us in nations. And these nations, you know what I mean, are responsible for your captivity. They're the ones that's destroying you. You know what I mean? The only way for us to get out of this condition is for us to come back to this culture. You know what I mean? It's like you go ahead, Rito.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 37. It's like it. Verse 1. Book of Genesis, chapter 37, verse 1. And Jacob dwelt in the land wherein his father was a stranger, in the land of Canaan. Verse 2. These are the generations of Jacob. Joseph, being 17 years old, was feeding the flock with his brethren, and the lad was with his sons of Bilhah, and with the sons of Zilpah. How you say it? Zilpah. and the father's wives. And Joseph brought unto his father therein evil report. Verse 3. Now Israel loved Joseph more than all his children, because he was the son of his old age, and he had him a coat of many colors. Verse 4. And when his brethren saw that their fathers loved him more than all his brethren, they hated him and couldn't speak uh peaceably unto him. So like verse 5. And Joseph dreamed a dream, and he told it his brethren. Yeah. And they hated him yet the more. Verse 6. And he said unto them, Hear, I pray you, this dream which I have dreamed. Verse 7. For behold, we were binding sheaves
Okay.
sheaves in the field, and lo, my sheave arose and also stood upright. And behold, your sheaves stood round about and made obsence to my sheaf. Verse 8. And his brethren said to him, Shall thou indeed reign over us? Or shall thou indeed have dominion over us? And they hated him yet the more for his dreams and for his words.
All right, so this, as you can see, that these brothers, I mean, Jacob, or it's like Isaac, who was Jacob, Jacob, you know what I mean, whose name was changed to Israel. He had a son in his old age, you know what I mean, who was Joseph, and the brothers hated him. And he's having these dreams, and he's doing what he's supposed to do. When you have a dream, and this is important for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to understand, because we think we so spiritual, right? We think that every dream that we have means something. I mean, what you should do when you have a dream and you think that it has some significance, you should tell, you know what I mean, you should tell the elder, you should tell the men above you, you should tell your camp leader, your captain, you know what I mean, the general, and they'll let you know whether it's just, you know what I mean, you having a dream and it means something, or whether you just had a dream because you was watching Planet of the Apes, and now you dreaming of, you know what I mean, Planet of the Apes, you know what I mean, or whatever the case is. But that's what you should do. You should have a dream when you have a dream. Now, what we do, we have a dream and we just think it means, you know what I mean, exactly what that demon is telling you in your head. You know what I mean? Or that dream just so happens to line up with what you want, or you want to be rich. So you have a dream about, I mean, or you have a dream, you have a dream that your man got another woman. So you think that means you need to go through your man's phone. I mean, that's what you shouldn't take your dreams upon yourself and try to decipher them yourself, because your mind is clouded with your own desires and what you want and your own lust. You should take it like this brother did, and you go see in a second he takes it to his father, but you should take it to the men above you. You know what I mean? You should take it to your camp leader, you know what I mean, or your captain, generals, and those will be the ones, they'll play the role of your father and let you know whether your dream is of the Lord or whether it's some nonsense. It's like you go every day.
Verse 9. And he dreamed yet another dream and told it his brethren and said, Behold, I have dreamed a dream more. And behold, the sun and the moon and the 11 stars made obedience to me. Verse 10. And he told it to his father and to his brethren. And his father rebuked him and said unto him, What is this dream that thou hast dreamed? Shall I and thy mother and thy brethren indeed come to bow ourselves to thee, to the earth?
You know, when you hear that when you hear a dream, you know what I mean, and it's heavy because Joseph isn't saying that this is what this means. He's just saying the dream. He said, This is what I dreamed, that the sun and the moon and the stars made what's that word? Lot. Where is that? Made obeisance to me. I'm saying that right, Salakia. Basically meaning to submit itself to. As a matter of fact, let's see what that means. Get the definition. Differential respect. All right. If you give us anything else. A gesture expressing differential respect, such as a bow or a curtsy. All right. So basically, the sun and the moon and the stars bow to him. I mean, and Joseph or Salakia in Israel, you know what I mean, told him what the dream was. He said, "Are you saying that we're all going to serve you? We're all going to bow to you? That you're going to reign over us?" You know what I mean, so that's important for. That's something that the Christian church misses. Where they have a dream of, something, and you know what I mean, they have a dream of fishes. So now somebody pregnant. So now your daughter, who's a promiscuous woman, she just taking every rod. Of course, she's pregnant. She, you know what I mean, she out doing God knows what every night. You know what I mean? Getting ran through by everybody. Of course she's pregnant. You're not a psychic. You're not, you know what I mean? You're not special like you think you are. You know what I mean? You just have a daughter who's you know what I mean, who's a promiscuous, what's that? Fast kind of water. You got a daughter who's fast. You got a son who don't, you know what I mean? He make decisions based on what his rod does. You know what I mean? And of course somebody's pregnant because everybody's sleeping with everybody. Your auntie sleeping with you know what I mean, your neighbor, the milkman, and all of that. Of course, somebody's pregnant. So when grandma, you know what I mean, had that dream about the fishes, it's not psychic. You know what I mean? But when you have dreams, again, you get them interpreted, and then a man of wisdom will tell you what that dream means. But you don't interpret nothing. My advice to you is don't interpret nothing for yourself. You know what I mean? That's the best advice I've ever gotten from the men above me. Don't think, ask for, you know what I mean, get counsel. Be sure. You know what I mean? So like you. Go ahead, read on. Most time first.
Verse 11. And his brethren envied him. Right? Yeah, envied him. But his father observed the same. Verse 12.
Father observed the same. See, so like Israel was a man of wisdom. You know what I mean, and he knew what the Most High, he knew that the Most High was with him, and he knew, even though, you know what I mean, it's a tough thing to hear that your youngest child will, you know what I mean, rule over, you know what I mean, his his whole family. Tough thing to hear as a father, but he was a man of wisdom. While his brothers envied him, he observed the same. Go ahead.
Sir. Verse 12. Yeah, verse 12. And his brethren went to feed their father's flock in Shechem. Shechem. Verse 13. And Israel said unto Joseph, do not thy brethren feed the flock in Shechem? Come, and I will send thee unto them. And he said to him, here I am. Verse 14. And he said to him, go, I pray thee, see whether it be well with thy brethren and well with the flock, and bring me the word again. So he sent him out of the vow of Hebron, and he came to Shechem. Verse 15. And a certain man found him, and behold, he was wandering in the field. And the man asked him, saying, what seekest thou?
Pick it up from Genesis chapter 37, verse 16. Or yeah, like Anya ma ba kwa ga yad like ha ga yada na lawa yapa home ra'ayim 17 wa ya mar ha ayash na sa Iowa mazakaya shema Ithaya Amarium na la ka dathayana maya lot yawasap ahar akyawa waya ma tazaam ba bada badathan verse 18 waya ra'awa Athwa, Mara, Marakwa, Waba, Tarum, Yakor, it's like Yakorab, Ala Yahum, Al Yahum, Waya, the Nakawa, Athwa, Laha, Yathwa, 18, or it's like 19, Waya, Marwa, Ayash, Akiwa, Hana, Baal, Lam, like a Hachalom, wa, Halaza, Ba'a, 20, wa, Aitha, La, Lakawa, wa, na, Haragawa, Salaki, wa, na, Shalak, Salaki, wa, na, Shalakawa, Ba'achad, Habo, Habarwa, Mar, Nawa, Na, Salaki, Haya, Ra'i, A, Akalathawa, Akalathawa, Wa, Na, Ma, Yawa, Kala, Mathyawa, 21, Waya Shemai, Ra'awaban, Waya, Wadiyatazalawa, Mayadum, Waya Amor, La'a, Naka, Nakanun, it's like in Nakanwa, Napash, 22, Waya Amor, Allahum, Ra'awaban, Al, Tha, Sha, Hakwa, Dum, Ha, Sha, Ashali, Kawa, Astwa, Al, Ha, Ba, War, Haza, Ashar, Bama, Dabor, Wayad, Al, Tashala, Tashalachwa, Bawa, Lash, Salaki, Lama Ain, Hataza, Hataza Ya, Afwa, Mayadum, La, Lahash, Lahashayabwa, Al, Abba Yawa, verse 23, Wayahaya, Ka'ashar, Wa'a, Yawasap, Al, Akiyawa, Waya, Pasha, Yatwa, Ah, Yawasap, Ah, Ka, Kathanahwa, Ah, Kathanah, Hapa, Hapasayum, Ashar, Al Yawa, 24, Waya, Waya Potawa, Waya Shalakwa, Atwa, Ha, Bara, Wa, Ha, Bawar, Ra, Ayan, Bawa, Mayum, 25, Waya Shabwa, La'akal, Lachum, Waya Sha'awa, I, Ayan Yahum, Waya Ra'awa, Wahana, Arahath, Wa, it's like Yashima Aliyam, Ba'a, Magalai, it's like Magalai, Wagamal Yahum, Nasha Ayam, Na Ka'ath, Watazarya, Wa, like Walat, Awalakayum, like ha wa hawa lakyum la ha la war la like la ha war yad matazari matazariyama 26. Well, yeah, more. Yeah, Hawada. Al Akiwa. Ma Batazai. Yeah. Naharag. Akianawa. Wa Kasa Yanwa. Ak Damwa. Verse 27. Lakawa. Wana Makar Nawa. La Yashma. La Yashma Alium. Waya 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 Salaki Wayanawa. Al Tahaya, Mawa, Taya, Aki and the Wa, Bashar and the Wa, Hawa Waya, Shamai, Wa, Aki Wa. 28. Waya, Marwa, Nashim, Madayan Yum, Shakarium, Waya, Mashakwa, Waya Awa, Ak, Yawasap, Mun, Ha, Bawar, Waya Makarwa, Yawasap, La Yashima Aliyum, Ba Aishar Yum, like you, Ba Aisharium, Kasap, Waya, Waya, Baya Awa, Yawasap, Matazar Yuma, verse 29. Waya Shab, Ra'awaban, Bawar, Salaki, Wahana, Ayan, Yawasap, Baba, War, Waya, Fara'ai, Ah, Bagadyawa, Waya Shab, Al, Akiwa, Waya Amor, Ayalad, Ayan, Ayandawa, Wa Anya, Ana, Anya, Ba'a, 31. Waya Pakwa, Ah, Katana, that was up. Waya Shakatwa, the Yar, I, Azayum, Waya Tabawa, Ah, Hakasana, Badum, 32. Waya Shalakwa, Ah, Kasana, Hapa, Hapas, Hapasium, Waya, Baya Awa, Al, Abayahum, Waya Amarwa, the Ah, Mata the Anawa, Ha, Hakar, Na'a, Hakasana, Bun, Bunka, Salakia, Hawa'a, La'a, 33. Waya, Kayor, Waya Kayara, Waya Amor, Kasana, Banya, uh, Kaya, Ra'a, Ah, Akala, Tawa, Tarap, Tarap, Yawasap, 34. Waya Kora, Yakwa, Shama, La, Yawa, Waya Shum, Shop, Bama, Bama, Bamathanywa, Waya, the, Waya, the, Abal, Al, Banwa, Yum Yum, Rabbi Yum. 35. Waya Kwam will call Banyawa will call Ban Banathyawa Lana Na Lana Hamwa Waya Ma'an La Laha San Nahum Waya Amar Kaya Arad Al Panya Abal Sha Allah Waya Wayabka Salakia Atawa Salakia Abu Yawa 36. 36. Waha Dunyam Ma Maparwa Atawa Al Matazarium Lapawat Yapar Sar Sariyas Aya Salakia Parai Shar Hata Hatabakyam Book of Genesis chapter 38 verse 1. Wayahaya Ba'ai Ha Waya Rab Yahawada Ba'ath Akiwa Wayat I Ayash I the Idalam Ya Wa Shamwa Hayara verse 2. Wayara Sham Yahawada Ba Ayash Tan Tanaya Kana Anya Washamwa Show Shawai Waya Kwak Waya Kwaka Waya Ba'a Al Yaha 3. Wata Har Wata Lad Bond Waya Kora Shamwa Ir 4. Wata Har Iwat Wa the Lad Bond Wata Kora Shamwa Awanan verse 5. Wata Sa I Wad Wata Lad Bond Wata Kora Shamwa Shallah Wahaya because Yab Baladatha Afwa verse 6. Wayakwak Yahawada Asha La'ar Baka Bakawar Bakawarwa Washama Tamar verse 7. Wahaya like a Wayahaya Ir Bakawar Yahweh it's like Yahweh Ra Ba'ayanya Yahweh Waya Mathawa Yahweh verse 8. Wayamor Yahweh La Wanan Ba'a Al Asha Akyaka Wayabum Atha Wahahum Zarai La Akyaka. Right, that's the last verse.
Come back to the English. We left off on verse 15. So I'm gonna start at 16. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 37, verse 16. Yeah, verse 16. And he said, I seek my brethren. Tell me, I pray thee, where they feed my flock. Verse 17. And the man said, they are departed hence, for I heard them say, let us go to Dothan. And Joseph went after his brethren and found them in Dothan. Verse 18. And when they saw him afar off, even before he came near unto them, they conspired against him to slay him. Verse 19. And they said one to another, behold, this dreamer cometh. Verse 20. Come now, therefore, and let us slay him and cast him into some pit. And we will say, some evil beast doeth devoured him. And we shall see what will become of his dreams.
So these brothers conspired against Joseph out of jealousy. You know what I mean? He was having these dreams, and you know what I mean, of course they didn't like what they heard. So they conspired against him. Go ahead, read on.
Verse 21. And Reuben heard it, and he delivered him out of their hands and said, let us not kill him. Verse 22. And Reuben said unto them, shed no blood, but cast him into this pit that is in the wilderness, and lay no hand upon him, that he might rid him out of their hands, to deliver him to his father again. Verse 23. And it came to pass, when Joseph was come unto his brethren, that they stripped Joseph out of his coat of many colors that was on him. And they took him, verse 24, and they took him and cast him into the pit, and the pit was empty. There was no water in it. Verse 25. And they sat down to eat bread, and they lifted up their eyes and looked, and behold, a company of Ishmaelites came from Gilead. It's like with their camels bearing spicery and balm and myrrh, going to carry it down to Egypt. Verse 26. And Judah said unto his brethren, what profit is it if we slay our brother and conceal his blood? Verse 27. Come and let us sell him to the Ishmaelites, and let not our hands be upon him, for he is our brother and our flesh. And his brethren were content.
And what you're about to see is that these brothers about to make a very emotional decision, and that's I mean, that's what a lot of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans today do. We make a lot of emotional decisions. You know what I mean, because we don't have any wisdom and understanding. Our wisdom and understanding is in these scriptures and on our laws, statutes, and commandments. But because we don't follow our culture, we don't follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, we don't have any wisdom. We don't have any understanding. All we have is emotion. You know what I mean? That's why you see our brothers, you know what I mean, sleeping with all these women and then throwing them away because, you know what I mean, your emotions told you that you needed to, you know what I mean, get behind that sister. You know what I mean, you need to impregnate that sister. And then once you got the responsibility, you know what I mean, we don't think about that. Or a sister, you know what I mean, you get with a brother, but then you get with a brother because you like that he's, you know what I mean, he might be tall or he might make a little money. You know what I mean? Then you find out that this brother, you know what I mean, might not have the best intentions for you. So now you blaming everybody but the decision that you made. You know what I mean, you're gonna find out what the end result of these brothers making this emotional decision. And this fits Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans very well. Like you go ahead, read on.
Verse 28. Then there passed by Midianites, merchant men, slag it, And they drew and lifted up Joseph out of the pit and sold Joseph to the Ishmaelites for 20 pieces of silver. And they brought Joseph into Egypt. Verse 29. And Reuben returned into the pit, and behold, Joseph was not in the pit. And he rent his clothes.
And he did what?
And he rent his clothes.
See, Reuben was all for, you know what I mean, throwing this man into this pit and, you know, and doing all this evil to their brother out of emotion. But then when the thing was done, you know what I mean, the brother mourned for his brother. And that's what Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, that's what we do to one another. When we make an emotional decision, we'll, you know what I mean, we'll get emotional with our wives. We'll get emotional with our husbands. And now before you know it, y'all, you know what I mean, it's WWE battle royale in your household. You know what I mean? But then when the police get called, everybody crying and in tears and, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean, your wife might call the police on you and then demand that they take you out of the house. But once you in jail and you locked up, now all she wants is for you to get out. You know what I mean? Our sisters, you know what I mean, they get pregnant and then they all they want is to have their freedom, their youth back, so they go and get rid of the child in their womb. And then once that child is gone, that once they done got rid of that child, now they feel some sort of regret and you know what I mean, emptiness and remorse. You know what I mean? That's why you don't make decisions out of emotion, man. That's why we need these law, statutes, and commandments. Because regardless of what you feel, regardless of what your emotions are, if you got discipline, then if you got these law, statutes, and commandments, you'll have discipline. And regardless of how you feel, you can act on discipline and what you know is true and make better decisions. It's like it. Go ahead, Rio.
Verse 30. And he returned unto his brethren and said, the child is not, and I, whither shall I go? Verse 31. And they took Joseph's coat and killed the kid of the goats and dripped the coat in the blood. Verse 32. And they sent the coat of many colors, and they brought it to their father and said, this have we found. No, now whether it be thy son's coat or no. Verse 33. And he knew it and said, it is my son's coat. An evil beast had devoured him. Joseph is without doubt rent in pieces. Verse 34.
No, go ahead.
Verse 34. And Jacob rent his clothes and put sackcloth upon his loins, and mourned for his son many days. Verse 35. And all his sons and all his daughters rose up to comfort him, but he refused to be comforted and said, for I will go down into the grave upon my son's mourning. Thus his father wept for him. Verse 36. And the Midianites sold him into Egypt unto Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh's and a captain of the guard. This is chapter 38, verse 1 in the book of Genesis. And it came to pass at that time that Judah went down from his brethren and turned into a certain Adullamite, whose name was Hirah. Verse 2. And Judah saw there a daughter of a certain Canaanite, whose name was Shua. And he took her and went into her. Verse 3. And she conceived and bare a child, and he called his name Verse 4. And she conceived again and bare a son, and she called his name Onan. It's like verse 5. And she went yet again and conceived and bare a son, and he called his name Shelah. And he was at Shezeb when she buried him. Verse 6. And Judah took a wife for his firstborn, whose name was Tamar. Verse 7. And Judah's firstborn, was wicked in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord slew him. Verse 8. And Judah said unto Onan, go in unto thy brother's wife and marry her, and raise up the seed to thy brother. Verse 9.
That's it right there. So what we about to get into, we're gonna pick it up and break it down next week. But what we're about to get into is the law of a brother. All right, this is gonna be very important. We're gonna see what happens. But with that, let's say imagine, which means to stand. Let's see the Torah. Yahweh Shem Yahshua brought you up.
How about Shimmy Shabrak? Yo.
Sorry, walking Yahakwadon, which means turn to face the east, through the Lord's Prayer, the Hebrew and in the English. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, this is the Lord prayers in Hebrew. Abanawa,
Abanawa,
Sabashamaya,
Sabashamayim,
Kodash,
Kodash,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Samka,
Samka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Malakukah,
Malakukah,
Taba'ah,
Taba'ah,
Ratazai,
Ratazaka,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Asha,
Asha,
Ba'aratza,
Barataza,
Kawa,
Kawa,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Bashamaya,
Bashamayim,
Nathanawa,
Thunderwall,
Lakum,
Lakum,
Call,
Call,
Yawam,
Yawam,
Wasalak now,
Wasalak no,
Tapawati now,
Wati no,
Kasalak now,
Wasalak no,
Tapawati now,
Wati no,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Dabahaya now,
W.I. no,
Balasanya Wam,
Side one,
Abal,
Ball,
Hayashaya now,
Awashai no,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Ra,
Ra,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Hamalakwa,
Malakwa,
Wahala,
Wa'ala,
Watapara,
Watapara,
La'alamyum,
La'alamyim,
Aman,
Among the eagles, our Father,
our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name,
hallowed be thy name,
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
thy kingdom come,
Thy kingdom come,
thy will be done,
thy will be done
in earth,
as
as it is in
it
heaven.
is in heaven.
Give us this day,
Give us
our
today
daily bread,
our daily bread.
forgive us our debts,
Forgive us our debts.
we forgive our
And
debtors,
we forgive our debtors.
lead us not
Lead us not
into temptation,
temptation,
but deliver
but deliver
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is Salakia, for thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the
and
kingdom,
the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. All right, this is the Hakah prayer in the Hebrew. Yahweh Shem Yahweh
Yahweh Shem Yahshua,
Babu Kashah,
Baal Shah,
the thunder of the wall,
thunder the war,
Hakah,
Hakat,
Hakah,
Hakat,
La Rapa'ah,
Rapa'ah,
Paul Makala'ah,
Kal Makalah,
Wakal Madawa,
Kal Madawa,
Hakah,
Hakat,
Latahar,
Natahar,
Ha Matazariah,
Hamatzazarium,
Hakah,
Hakat,
La Hakoyom,
Lahakoyom,
Hama Slagi, Hamatim,
Hamati,
Hakah,
Hakat,
Al Rakawat,
Arakawat,
Hata Mala'ah,
Hatma'Allah,
Lagarson,
Garshon,
Bashim,
Bashem,
Yahusha,
Yahusha,
the water
the
Aman,
water of mud in English, Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of
In the
Yahushua,
name of Yahusha,
please give us the power,
please give us the power,
power of all manner of
the
sickness,
power to heal all manner of
and
sickness,
all manner of disease,
and all manner of disease,
power to cleanse the lepers,
power to cleanse lepers,
power to raise the dead,
power to raise the dead,
power against unclean spirits,
power against unclean spirit,
cast them out,
cast them
in
out.
the name of
In
Yahushua.
the name of Yahusha,
Thank you,
thank you.
so be it.
So be it. All right, this is Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh Shem Yahusha,
Yahweh Shem Yahushua,
Ragnar Tadanawa,
Barak Lanawa,
Why Yasharala,
Why Yasharala,
Waha Bayat Saparium,
Wahabayat Saparium,
Barak,
Barak,
Bahashim,
Bashim,
Yahweh Shatawada Aman,
Yahweh Shah Bukawada Aman. In English, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
name Yahweh Shah,
the name Yahweh Shah,
bless us
bless us
in Israel,
in Israel,
in the school,
in the school,
the name Yahweh
in
Shah.
the name Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. All right, this is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah,
Acha'ah,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
All,
Al,
Aharium,
Aharium,
Ma'ayin,
Marian,
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah,
Azaria,
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 Ma'ayin,
Ma'ayin,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ashah,
Aisha,
Shamayam,
Shemayim,
Shemayim, Wa'aratazah,
Barataza,
Al Yathan,
Ayathan,
Malawat,
Lamawat,
Regalka,
Regalka,
Al Yam, Al Yama, Al Yamawam,
Al Yanawam,
Samarka,
Shamarka,
Hana,
Tada,
La'a,
La'a,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yashan,
Yashun,
Shamamor,
Shalmar,
Yashrala,
Yasharala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazalka,
Zalka,
Al Yai,
Al Yad,
Yamyanka,
Yunka,
Yama, Yahweh, Yahweh Mom,
Yawamam,
Hashamash,
Ashamash,
La'a Yakaka,
La'a Yakaka,
Wayarak,
Bayarak,
Bayala,
Balayala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Makara,
Makara,
Yashamor,
Yashamar,
Athanapashta,
Atapashta,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamor,
Yashamar,
Taza Aitaka,
Tada'aka,
Wabo Wa'aika,
Wabu'aka,
Ma'aita,
Maita,
Wa'ai Awalam.
Wa'id Abalam. Well, in the English, I lift up mine eyes unto the hill,
I lift up my eyes to the hills,
for which cometh my
from
help.
which comes my help.
My help cometh from
My
Yahweh,
help coming from Yahweh,
who made heaven and earth.
who made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
Who
moved.
will suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall not sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
That was our keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
That
hand.
was our shade upon our
The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all
The
evil.
house shall be very
He shall preserve thy soul.
soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth, even forevermore.
Alahayo.
The Lord's Prayer or Slack. What is it? Psalms 83 to he.
Alahayo.
Alahayim.
Oh,
Oh,
Damaya.
Alahayim.
Alahayo.
Al Damyalaka. Al Thakarash. Al Thashakwat. Al Kayahana. Al Yabjika. Yahama Yawan. Mashanayika. Sha'awa. Ra'ash. Al Amaka. Yara Yamwa. Sawad. Wayata Yaitu. Al Tadabuanyika. Al Marwa. Like Lakawa. Wanakakidon. Goya. Wala'a. Yazakar. Sham Yasharala. Iwad. Kaya. Nawaitadwa. Love. Yakadwa. Alyaka. Barya. Or Yak. Like Yakaratwa. Ahalya. Adawam. Wayashama Aliyah. Mawawa. Wagarya. Wabal. Wamawan. Malak. Halasha. Am Yashabi. Tazawar. Gamashawar. Delawa. Imam. Hayawa. Darwa. Labunya. Lawat. Salah. Aisha. Lahom. Gamadyan. Kasiyasara. Gayabya. Manakal. Bayashwan. Nashamadwa. Bayandara. Hayawa. Daman. Ladama. Shantamwa. Nadiyabawa. Arab. Kazaba. Kazaba. Katazamana. Kata selected. Kata say a couple. Bashar. Marwa. Yarasha, Lanawa, Ah, Nawa, Alahayim, Alahaya, Shathambor, Pagogala, Quash, Lapaya, Raka, Ta'ash, Tabaari Ira, Wakan Lahaba, Talahat, Ari, Davardapo, Wasa Arpa, Wasa Pata, Dabalahom, Mala'a, Wajahom, Walawun, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Ajai, Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadawa, Kaya, Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labata, All You Want, Alka Ratana, in the English. Like it. Keep not thy silence, O power. Hold not thy peace. If be not still, O power. For lo, thine enemies might make a tumble, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden one. They have said, come, let us cut them off, and be the nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembered. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Tabernacles of Edom, the Ishmaelites, Moab, the Hagarim, Babal, and Ammon, and Amalek, Philistine, the inhabitants of Tyre. Sure also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. It's a lie. Do it to them. Do it to the Midianites. That's the Sisera. That's the Jabin. At the brook of Kison. Parents that endure. They became his dung for the earth. Make nobles like Oreb, like Zeeb. Yea, all the princes, as the Bob, and as the Muda, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of the power, in possession, on my power, make them like the wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. To persecute them with thy temper, make them afraid, with thy storm, good their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh, let them be confounded, in trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame, and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. The blessings of the Hebrew, Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shah, Wa Biak Allah, Wa Lahayim, Matazab Yah, Alawak Yahana, Alawafi, Hasaranyas, Hakwata Zayanyu, Haksayayayu, Wa Hakwatia, Yahweh, Bashim Yahshah, the water of bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angel, Commander General Yohana, General, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and assistants, Yahweh, name Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it. The curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, name Yahweh Shah. Listen to us now, right now, to evil, and curses, punishment, and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophet, the teacher, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the schools, and evil, and curses, and punishment, and destruction to the heathen, shake loose, the treasures of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school, force their riches, to enter to thy sanctuary, send evil, and curses, and punishment, and destruction to the Edomites, and nations, and the drug dealers, the court system, prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments are our enemies. Amalek Synagogue and Army,
The Amalek Synagogue,
Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, Skinhead, Posse Comitatus, Gay Movement, Lesbian Movement, Spies, Workers of Witchcraft, NASA Space Program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, Space Force, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airwaves, cable access channel, and the radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way and try to stop us from broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plague. Let loose all the plague. Let loose all the plague. Cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer Let Yahweh, Michael, Gabriel, come down with the flying saucers, punish all the heathen that come against us as we speak that word, cause it to be known by all as the angels that have done it, cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world, causing the shake of that coming. Your name Yahweh. Thank you always. So be it. All right, Sar. Turn to face the front. Give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Division Ramada Shabbat. Imajim. Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakah.
Yadu Matas, Sar. We're going to turn to face the sisters. Give a courtesy salute to the sisters. For Division Ramada Shabbat. Imajim. Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
Yadu Matas is this.